What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be profiling the CUBICs. Now this deck profile is kindly provided or stolen. I guess I kind of stole it from Vipers Gaming from their Facebook page on Facebook, obviously. Anyways, I was scrolling through some of the stuff, and this came across 6th place Costa Rica Regionals. Let that sink in. 6th place with CUBICs. In what world does that happen? I'll tell you which. This world, apparently. This may see hype for CUBICs, considering that they are really main deck focused with their big boss monster, Crimson Nova, the Dark CUBIC Lord. Now, I'm not going to pretend I have any idea how to play this game. I honestly don't. I have no idea what a CUBIC is. I know there was a TV show called CUBICs. Fuck, that was annoying. Yeah, it really was. Anyways, let's get right into it. We're gonna be playing the one Dark Garnet, the CUBIC Beast. Obviously not a Garnet. Or maybe he is because you're playing one. Who knows? It cannot be normal summon. Must be special summoned by sending one CUBIC. This card gains 1000 attack if done this. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can target up to two Vijam the CUBIC seeds in your graveyard. Special summon both of them. You can only activate. Then you can add one Blade Garuda to CUBIC Beast. I do not think we are playing Blade Garuda. No, we are not playing Blade Garuda. So we're only really using him to dump our Vijam. So when he is destroyed, we special summon back our Vijam. Then Vijam goes off and does his other stuff, which basically ends us with a Crimson Nova somehow. I think. Anyways, let's move on to Crimson Nova. Must be special summoned by revealing 3 other CUBIC cards in your hand with different names. So basically, what I understand, you can't reveal him with the 3 because it's other, so you'd have to reveal him, or him. Not you, Blackluster Soldier. No one cares about you, you dirty scrub. Well, just kidding. Alright, anyways. Which remains can be special by other ways, of course. Unaffected by other monsters. Activate effects whose initial attack is less than 3000. Bless me. There's an air conditioning on and it's hot, so I don't know how that works. When this attacking card destroys a monster by battle, you can activate this effect. This card can make a second attack during this battle phase. Just during your end phase, each player takes 3000 damage. Huh. So if you're not 3000 or less, then you can attack directly. Oh, not attack directly. Attack a monster 2 times. Hopefully doing at least 5000 damage, and then burn them for 3000, which wins you the duel, because they have no life points. Unless they use, Relay Soul, is it? Something really anime like that. And they're like, oh, hold on with just one card, and then I'll lose. GG. Then we're playing Vijam, the seed of the deck. Anyways, we're gonna continue. Cannot be destroyed by battle at the end of the damage step. If this card battles an opponent's monster, you can place this card face up in your spell and trap zones as a continuous spell card, and if you do, place one CUBIC counter on the monster that attacked it. Monsters with the CUBIC counter cannot have their effects negated. So if you were to put the counter on them, could the monster with the counter on them then chain its effect to not get the counter? Because that's interesting. Like, say if it had an effect that negated it. Like something, I don't know. Something or other. If this card is treated as a continuous spell by this effect during your main phase, it's special summon this card to your... Yeah, you can special summon this card from your spell trap zone. I guess that means back to the field, because it doesn't specify back to the field, but we're just going to go back to the field. Then we're playing out Doozer. You can normal special summon this card You can send 1 cubic from your deck to your graveyard. So what I can see happening is that you special summon him by sending the V-Arm, and then you normal summon him by ditching another V-Arm, so when he's destroyed, you can bring back 2 V-Arm. And then, like, overlay for Princess Right. I don't know. I'm just going off what makes sense to me. Yeah, so it's deck to the graveyard. Once per turn during either player's turn, and if a monster was sent to your graveyard this turn, so yeah, he already sends one. You can make this card gain 200 attack for each monster with different name in your graveyard to the end of the turn. So he'd only get the 200 because you're sending the V-Arm. Oh, the one Guillotine. I'm just gonna call him the Cubic King of the Wind. Cannot be normal summon, must be special summon from your hand by sending 1 cubic monster you control to the graveyard. If summoned, this card gains 800 attack. This monster special summon from your hand, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. At the end of the damage step, if this card battles, you can target up to 2 V-Arm, the cubic seed in your graveyard. Send this card to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon them. Then you can add 1 Vulcan, Dragonia, some random fucking bullshit name, from your deck to your hand. Okay, so it's a search, but I don't think we add Volcanic. Just kidding, Vulcan. No, we don't. Now for the final cubic monster. Endemoniad. I'm just gonna call him Volt from Warframe. Anyways, Volt cannot be normal summon, must be special summon from your hand by sending 3 cubic monsters you control to the graveyard. So what I'm understanding is that the cubic kings go up to the cubic emperor. I'm guessing because he searches, and maybe like the guy that Vulcan can bring back him, and then I don't know, some shit happens. Anyways, back to him. And cannot be special in other ways. If summoned this way, I don't know why it says that. It says it's the only way you can special summon this. It's 24 attack, level 4 monsters, which is pretty good. If this card was special summoned from the hand, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Okay, so more burning. If this card is in your possession, it's sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effects by battle or card effect. You can target up to 3 cubic. Okay, so now it's just 3 regular cubic monsters, so it's not V-Arm in specific. Special summon them, then you add 1 cubic card from your deck from your. Okay, so you can go ahead, maybe add your Crimson Novas, maybe a Doozer. Wait, is it cubic? Is it cubic monster or cubic card? Okay, so it's cubic cards. You can add your cubic karma, cubic wave. Does that count as a cubic card? It has cubic in its name, but it says Ovda, so I'm just gonna say it doesn't work. Don't quote me on that. BLS. We play lights and darks, so he's an easy 3k summon. Well, level 8, yeah. Summon a Monk. I can understand why he's playing Summon a Monk. This is actually a very good choice, because you can normal summon him, special summon this guy by sending your Cubic Karma or Cubic Wave to the graveyard, which both get effects by banishing from the grave, and then get his effect off to send you V-Arm. I don't know, I'm making this shit off my head. I have no idea how to play Cubics. Danko, because I think the guy was saying, or typed, Paleozoic matchups, and like Paleo against this deck would, I reckon it struggle because of all the negation Paleo has to offer, having Raigekis, MSTs in the form of their Paleozoic trap monsters. 1 Maxi, Why would you not main deck this? I mean, who the fuck plays 2 Dracos anymore? Am I right? Am I right? So yeah, the one Maxi. Surprised there's no Ash Blossom, but okay. Cubic Karma. Let's read its main effect first. Well, not the banished. This card's activated. You can target 1 cubic monster you control except Vijam. Okay. Send any number of Vijam cubic seeds from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Then that monster gains 800 for each, even if this card leaves the field. Alright. During your opponent's turn, if a Vijam the cubic seed is special summoned by the effect of a cubic monster, send this card to the graveyard. And if you do, halve your opponent's life. Alright, so halving your opponent's life points. I guess that counts as burn damage. You can mount this card from your graveyard. Add 1 cubic from your deck to your hand. I'd probably add Crimson Nova because I have no idea what I'm doing. But anyways, search, attack boost, Monster Reborn, all in one card. That's actually really good for cubics. Cubic Wave, target 1 cubic monster you control and 1 your opponent controls. Wait, no. Oh, wait, no, okay. And 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. The attack of the monster you control becomes double its current attack. Alright, so more of a beatdown. The attack of the monster your opponent becomes half. So you'd basically end up doing the same amount of damage, but just enough to get over it. You bash this card from your graveyard, and any number of cubic monsters from your graveyard, then target face-up monsters. Alright, monsters, eh? Your opponent controls equal to the number of those banished cubic monsters. Place 1 cubic counter on each of them. Monsters with cubic counters cannot attack or activate, and their effects are negated. So, more effect negation works with Vijam the cubic seed. 3 foolish burial goods to get out Karma and wave into graveyard. Is it spell? Oh, and yeah, and also I guess unification out of cubic lords to get out your Crimson Opportunity quicker. Twin Twister for more back row removal, and also you kind of want to get your Vijam into the grave by discarding, and other cards maybe, like your Waves, your Karmas, Pot of Desires. I guess more drawing, I mean, not many cards in here don't mind being banished, unless of course you somehow manage to banish all your Vijams. Then again, that's why you search them out or send them to the grave to begin with, so you don't have to worry about that. Scapegoats, alright, good little goat engine, so you can get your Link Spiders, and then Mrs. Radiant, or Proxies, and then Decode. That's pretty good. Recurring Darkness. 2 dark monsters with 0 defense in your grave. Alright, so what, that's... Here's... Wait, no, 0 defense? Yeah. So you can add back him. Him. Yeah, I think it's just those two that you can add back. No, someone like has defense, that's right. Dark Hole, because it's at 1. Raigeki, because it's at 1 as well. Unification of the Cubic Lords. Let's see what this does. Fusion summon 1 cubic fusion monster from your extra deck using the above materials from your hand or field as fusion materials. The face-up cubic monster is destroyed by battle or leaves the field. You can banish this card, special on 1 level 4 or lower cubic monster from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. What the fuck would you... Oh wait, no. Yeah, you could summon these guys off of it. Alright, so I guess they are garnets if you're only playing one of them. So let's continue reading now. And then 1 cubic, ignoring its summoning conditions. And if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle card effects this turn. So, the graveyard effect is more if you get board wiped by Kaiju Slumber or these two. So, more field presence recurring. 2DD Crow. Self-explanatory, being able to banish a card from your opponent's graveyard is really useful, especially against Paleos. 2 Ghost Ogres for more negation. Lava Golems to burn your opponent even more, and also to get rid of their problematic monsters. I can't tell why he cited it, because playing it against, like, I don't know, PK5, if people still play that, it would be kind of useful to them, because then they can get the cloak search. Bodies, good. It's negation of removal for you. Roll decrease or paleo matchup. Storming Mirror Force. What does this one do again? Return all monsters. Okay, well, all attacks back to the hand. I cannot get the other two of in the side deck, because I cannot understand its name. Crimson Over Trinity of the Dark Cubic Law. I've never read this guy's effect, so we're going to go into this new. Must be fused to the above materials and cannot be special by other ways. Cannot be targeted or destroyed. Alright. By your opponent's card effects. That's actually really good. When this card declares an attack, halve your opponent's life points. Alright, even more life point halving. Was it Cubic Karma? Cubic Wave that did that? Yeah. Pretty sure it is. Declares an attack, halve it. When this card... If they're on 8,000, if you're going for attack and that halves them to 4,000, and this card is 4,500, that ends the game right there and then. This card destroys monsters by battle. You can activate this effect. This can make a second attack. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. This is a shit ton of damage. What are we up to? This make a second attack. If you take effect damage this turn, inflict it to your opponent. Oh, Trick Stars.